Right now, the Madison School District unveils new questions the community will be voting on in November. We'll tell you how much money the district is asking for. Also, a church is set on fire by lightning during last night's severe storms. We have the latest from those who helped put out the fire. And later, a beloved local festival is coming to an end after this year. We have reaction from the community. Welcome to News 3 Now at 6. We begin with the Madison Metropolitan School District voting unanimously Monday night to place two new questions on the November ballot. It's been 4 years since MMSD last had a referendum approved by voters, and our Merrill Hubbard spoke with district leaders and teachers to see what's new with this year's referendums. Merrill?
Susan, those two questions that have been approved could mean big money for the district, and supporters say the potential funding comes at a critical time.
The operations question will ask voters for the green light on $100 million. That money would be split between 4 academic years between 2024 and 2028.
I think it's part of the overall piece to truly make education whole, to have it be the kind of profession that is respected, that is valued, and one that we can sustain over time.
The facilities question asks for funding up to $507 million to replace buildings for 10 schools in the district.
It will be about $327 for the average home taxpayer in the city of Madison to fund that over 20 years.
And we have buildings still stuck in the 1950s and 60s, so we got to be able to deal with that.
If the operational question is approved, teachers in the district will benefit through compensation and improved working conditions, something they say is a long time coming.
You know, this referendum and future referenda, it's just honestly to just make sure we're keeping up with inflation so we can keep the lights on in our own homes and gas in our own tanks.
District teachers recognize how taxpayers may be wary of greater taxes, but say these referendums spark ripple effects that go beyond education.
So it's not just about what's on my tax bill in 2025, 26. It's about the community I want to see in 2035, in 2040.
I think it's a great investment for our community to consider and allow our district to continue to innovate and be the type of school district that this community can be proud of.
If you live in Madison, you can expect to see the two referendum questions on your November 4th ballot.
Now, if the operations referendum is not passed, learning programs such as early 4K learning, multilingual education, and middle school extracurriculars could see funding cuts in the coming school years.
Merrill, thank you. The Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction is approving several sub-grant awards for charter schools in the state. This is the first round of funding under a sub-grant competition from a Department of Education grant program. The investments will go toward planning for charter schools opening next year and the expansion of already existing high-quality charter schools. The state's program prioritizes quality schools serving educationally disadvantaged students. A firefighter is recovering tonight after a suspected lightning strike caught a local church on fire. News 3 Now's Ellie LaLiberte is here with a look at the scene. Ellie?
Yes, Susan, that firefighter is the only injury in this case, and crews say they were treated for heat stress and released. This all started at St. John the Baptist Catholic Church around 9 last night. 24 different crews responded to the call of a fire on the steeple of the church, possibly caused by a lightning strike. They used 3 different ladders to put it out. The Jefferson Fire Department says there is minimal damage to the inside of the building, but much of it is caused by water. The church pastor says it seems to be contained to about 1/3 of the building.
So it's not a great scene, but we're going to go ahead and start mitigating the water, and they'll board off, make sure everything's structurally sound, and then start the drying process and the reclamation progress.
The steeple on St. John the Baptist Catholic Church is over 150 years old. And the good news is the pastor thinks it can be saved. A crane took it off the roof this morning with the hopes to get it back up someday.
In 1866, they put that tower up, and it's going to stay up there. We just have to get it fixed, repaired, and soldier on.
St. John the Baptist Catholic Church will not host any events or Mass this weekend. The pastor says people can keep an eye on their website to see where future Masses will be held.
Ellie, thank you. Let's get a first check on the forecast now warm and sticky tonight. Meteorologist Blaze Keller is out on the patio. Hi, Blaze.
Hi, yes, it is very humid outside. If you've stepped outside all throughout the day today, and especially now as our temperatures start to cool, it's going to continue to remain humid as we wait for a cold front to move on through and usher in some drier air. Now we're seeing showers and thunderstorms develop to our south over the state line. We're still going to keep an eye out, though, I would say really close to Rock and Walworth counties especially. While we're not in a severe weather outlook today, just that area, maybe some of those storms develop as this cold front slides through and maybe just trend northwards. They shouldn't be severe, but Future Track does want to bring those showers and thunderstorms through about the 8 o'clock time frame across that portion of our viewing area. Otherwise, we should remain mostly cloudy and humid as we end your Tuesday and go into your Wednesday. Dew points haven't dropped quite yet, but 60s, 70s, even 80s at one point is where we've been sitting, and that is very tropical feeling air. And for folks who like the tropical feeling air, this has been a great day. Temperatures have been hot as well in those 80s, 90s, and we've been flirting with the low 100s, especially in Janesville right now. We're at feeling at 98 degrees, but at one point it felt like we were in the low 100s. So it has been a hot and humid day, but the good news is for folks who are tired of the heat and humidity and even this active weather pattern, we quiet down as we head into your Wednesday and then further into your Thursday. So we'll track out those nice conditions in your full forecast.
All right, Blaze, thank you. Good timing here. Kruger Pool in Beloit reopened today. The city closed down the pool just over a week ago due to mechanical issues. The pool is open today until it closed at 5 o'clock. It was open from noon to 5, but family swim is from 6 to 8 if you still want to head out there. Admission is $2. You can find all of the pool's operating times throughout the week at this story on channel3000.com. To campaign 2024 news, a Wisconsin judge is allowing disabled voters to vote from home electronically this November. The temporary injunction allows voters who self-certify that they can't read or mark a paper ballot without help to request absentee ballots electronically from local clerks. The voters can then cast their ballots at home using devices that help them read and write independently. They will still have to mail the ballots back to the clerks. A little more than 1 million adults are disabled in Wisconsin. Republican Senate candidate Eric Hovde says he will be participating in a debate against Senator Tammy Baldwin. Today, in an email from his campaign, Hovde announced he will take part in the debate organized by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association. In that same email, Hovde also called out Baldwin to debate him in 2 other debates, one in Milwaukee and another in Green Bay. So far, Senator Baldwin has only committed to the WBA debate, which is scheduled for October 18th. The Dane County Department of Human Services is announcing more than $30,000 is available for older residents to purchase at farmers markets and farm stands. The Area Agency on Aging is using the investment to distribute farmers market vouchers for $45 to eligible adults. DHS says the vouchers are distributed on a first-come, first-served basis to Dane County residents over the age of 60 and Native Americans over age 55. Eligible adults must have gross incomes under $27,000 per year for a one-person household or $37,000 per year for a two-person household. Eligible Dane County residents must contact the Area Agency on Aging of Dane County. The number is there on your screen. Some seniors across the U.S. continue to take an aspirin every day, even though they shouldn't be. That is outdated guidance now that recommended a low-dose daily aspirin to reduce the risk of blood clots. Doctors warn taking aspirin daily could come with some undue consequences, like excessive bleeding. Seniors are advised to talk to their healthcare professional to find out if a daily low-dose aspirin is still recommended for you. Still to come tonight at 6, time is running out to vote for who you think is the best of Madison. Plus, a nuclear tech company with UW-Madison ties launches a product that could change the way we treat cancer. We'll be right back.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6. Brought to you by Gruber Law Offices.
If you've been seriously injured in a car accident, watch out.
The insurance company's job is to do what's best for them, not you.
Don't trust the insurance company after your accident. You can miss out on what you really deserve. Call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Finish your painting project with help from Dutch Boy, now at Menards. With over 100 years of paint experience, Dutch Boy is the perfect choice for your painting projects. Get a fresh coat in one coat with Platinum Plus interior paint. It's an ultra-premium paint and primer in one with amazing stain resistance that gives your space a long-lasting finish. Get an 11% rebate on Platinum Plus paint, now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Right now, we're running our 60-60-60 sale. So when you purchase your new concrete coating, you get a $60 Visa gift card plus either 60% off installation or 60-month no-interest financing. This is one of our best deals of the year, so visit our website or call the number for your new floor today. We're looking for 200 homeowners this month interested in getting new landscape borders. Our cutting-edge materials and installation process ensures that your borders will not fade, discolor, or disconnect and will look beautiful for years to come. All covered by our extensive lifetime warranty. Visit the website or call the number for your new borders today.
This is where all your dreams come true. You are the Moulin Rouge!
Madison's most spectacular night out is Moulin Rouge, the musical. Winner of 10 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. The New York Times calls it dazzling, gasp-inspiring. In Moulin Rouge, life is beautiful. Performances begin July 9th at Overture Center. Tickets at overture.org.
When severe weather swept through southern Wisconsin.
This is a tornado emergency,
including multiple destructive tornadoes. Our team delivered the information to help you be prepared and stay safe before, during, and after the storms. Trust News 3 Now, first warn weather. You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. A fusion tech company in Janesville is launching a new ingredient in its fight against various cancers. It's called Illumira, a nuclear fusion that Shine Technologies says helps deliver radiation to kill cancer cells while also limiting the impact to surrounding healthy tissues. Illumira offers a new hope for patients by potentially improving outcomes and quality of life.
So when you inject it, it targets the cancer cells only, and because it's a very short-range radiation emitter, it doesn't hit the healthy cells. Like the radiation travels less than a millimeter, so it only affects the cells that absorb the material.
Pfeiffer is also an UW alum who came up with the idea for Shine as a student in Madison. More than 40 other UW alumni also work at Shine. This is the last week to vote for Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Awards. From now through June 30th, you can pick from a wide variety of categories under food and drink, arts and entertainment, health, lifestyle, and more. Unlike the first round, you'll only be able to vote once per category, so pick carefully. Just head to channel3000.com and search for Madison Magazine. And don't forget, our community baby shower is underway this week. We're partnering with Babies and Beyond to help provide families with necessities for expectant mothers and babies. The event runs through the 29th. If you can help donate, some items needed are diapers, clothes, and formula. For a list of drop-off sites and all the supplies needed, just head to this story at channel3000.com. Well, still ahead tonight at 6, Concerts on the Square returns to the Capitol tomorrow. We'll tell you when you'll be able to claim a spot. Plus, the Monona Community Festival is ending operations after this year. Some of the reasons why, and if there's any hope for a return in the future when we come back. And what does Mother Nature have in store for us for the rest of the week? Blaze is back with the complete forecast after the break.
Dive into Steinhoffel's summer sale. Get all the newest styles for your living room, dining room, bedroom, and so much more. Plus, save up to $1,000 on bonus buys and closeouts. Get the best night's sleep on a new mattress from Steinhoffels. We have all the best brands at the best prices. And make your dream room a reality with low monthly payments when you use our 60-month financing. The summer sale, only at Steinhoffels and steinhoffels.com.
If you're about to replace your roof, stop. There's a solution about 80% less expensive. 9 out of 10 roofs can be saved by RoofMax. Guaranteed to extend the life of your current roof by 5 to 15 years at a fraction of the cost of a new roof. RoofMax's deep penetrating power restores flexibility and water protection. Nobody wants to replace their roof. Restore it instead with RoofMax for 80% less. Call now for a free roof inspection.
I'm Megan Tim, Director of Community Health at SSM Health. You may know us as healthcare providers, but we live here too. And as good neighbors, we know our community thrives when we take care of each other. That's why SSM Health and News 3 Now are sharing the keys to health. Watch for our expert information and advice on air, online, and at fun local events. Join SSM Health and News 3 Now, and together, we'll unlock a healthier community by taking time for kids.
I'm so happy I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
This summer, feel confident from head to toe with Sonobello Permanent Fat Removal and get summer body ready in just one visit.
I saw the results immediately. It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, y'all, and my abs haven't been this flat since before I had kids.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sonobello's biggest sale of the year. Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It will change your life. It did for me. I can't wait till the summertime hit. Hot Mom Summer, here I come.
Call 1-800-905-6520 now or go to sonobello.com to claim special pricing.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
A 4th of July festival in Monona has hosted fireworks, carnival rides, and live music for decades. Lots of memories, that is, until now. 2024 will be the last year of the Monona Community Festival. Our Maddie Heimsch has the story.
It's carnival rides like these that bring thousands to the city of Monona every 4th of July. But next summer, the city's classic community festival will come to an end. The announcement that the festival won't continue into 2025 brings with it devastation from the Monona community.
The beer tent, the excitement of the people, the kids. It's unfortunate.
It's a great event, something that we've enjoyed with our kids.
We're going to protest. Residents flooding social media with memories from the event dating back to the 60s.
We certainly respect and appreciate the history that has gone with the event.
The event organizers cite a combination of fewer volunteers, increased costs, and what it calls new regulations from the city as reasons to retire the tradition.
Been a lot more folks than just Monona folks are coming here, which is a great thing, and we appreciate and encourage those visitors to come. But that obviously presents some logistical challenges.
The event now annually drawing in more than 20,000 people to a city with a population of just 8,000. The city of Monona is asking festival organizers to chip in with increased staffing and resources. Festival director Eric Redding says while he understands the city's budgeting needs, canceling the event is a difficult decision to make, both professionally and personally.
I remember being that little kid laying out on the lawn and looking up at the sky, seeing all the great fireworks going for the carnival rides and the kids bike parade, like generations of families that are coming to enjoy this event. And we would rather see, one big last party down in Winnequa Park than the festival slowly deteriorate over years and years. So we figure let's go out with a bang.
Monona city leaders tell us they hope they can come to an agreement in the off season to keep the festivities in town for next year. Reporting in Monona, Maddie Heimsch, News 3 Now.
Thank you, Maddie. Tomorrow evening, Concerts on the Square returns for its 41st year. The concerts take place Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on the King Street corner of the Capitol Square. They're free and open to the public. Tiempo Libre 2.0 takes the stage tomorrow. People can begin putting down blankets to reserve spots around the Capitol at 3 p.m. And meanwhile, drivers should expect an increase in traffic throughout the Isthmus and Capitol Capitol Square in anticipation of tomorrow's concert. Traffic delays are anticipated on Doty Street and the Outer Loop. Those of you passing through the area are asked to use John Nolan Drive. But temperatures are going to be great for the concert tomorrow and cooling down as we head into tonight. That'll be a relief, Blaze.
Yes, it will, especially for folks who are maybe tired of the heat and humidity, not to mention the active weather, because when we dry out the atmosphere, we kind of take away the atmosphere's chance of producing those showers and thunderstorms. Not only do we not need any more severe weather, we certainly don't need any more really heavy rain, to say the least. But it is going to be humid for the three things you should know. Humid tonight, less humid on your Wednesday, and we're going to continue to remain on the less humid side even as we head into Thursday. Now, if you're headed to Concerts on the Square, we just talked about it, kind of kicking off the season with beautiful conditions. Music begins at 7 o'clock. We should be in those low 70s, mostly clear conditions, and as I just mentioned, with drier air moving in, it's going to be less humid as you're sitting back and enjoying the first concert of the Concerts on the Square season this year. We're continuing to watch as some thunderstorms try to get going there across northern Illinois. I'm going to have the radar kind of loop over the last 3 hours to kind of illustrate that these are essentially raining themselves out, and then as they do, they're forcing that next round of showers and thunderstorms to develop. This one looks to be hanging on just over the state line there outside of Walworth County, but I think for the most part, we're going to go quietly into the rest of your Tuesday evening. We're going to continue to watch extreme southeastern parts of our forecast area, so that would be mainly Rock and Walworth counties over the next hour or so, for maybe a shower or thunderstorm to move out of northern Illinois and kind of move its way northwards, even though a cold front is going to be moving on through and really pushing out this moist air as we go overnight into your Wednesday. Shouldn't be severe, but obviously if that changes, we will let you know. In the meantime, temperatures behind that cold front in the upper 70s to low 80s out ahead of it. Still holding on to some mid 80s, but most of us are in those mid to upper 80s, if not the low 90s in Janesville. We've cooled off a little bit in Dane County down into more of those low to mid 80s in, say, Waunakee, Middleton, as well as in Sauk City, but we're still holding on to some of that warmth farther south and east. We haven't dried out yet. Dew points are still in the 60s and 70s, but we've cooled off from feeling like we've been in the low 100s over the last several hours to now just feeling like we're in the upper 90s in Janesville. So just a little bit of relief. Continue to make sure that you are staying cool and hydrated this evening, as it is going to be a hot and humid one compared to where we will eventually cool on down going Wednesday night into Thursday. So planner taking us over the next 12 hours shows those quiet conditions, and our future track dew points showing we're saying goodbye to the 60s and 70s, low 50s by Wednesday afternoon, and then into Thursday afternoon, we're still in those low 50s for dew points, so it's going to feel less muggy outside. Future track wants to bring in some showers through the morning hours on Wednesday. I think we'll pretty much just be cloudy and then slowly clear on out as we go throughout your Wednesday. Thursday, clouds start to increase as southerly winds take over, and then we add back that chance for rain as we head into your Friday. A quick look at this beautiful shot out of downtown Madison yesterday. Thank you, Shelley, for sending us that lightning over one of the construction cranes across downtown. There's a look at your 10-day forecast. We're sitting pretty nicely temperature-wise through most of your extended forecast. The best chance for rain in the short term looks to be on Friday.
And coming up in sports, Trey Poteet is headed to SEC country, where the Verona standout committed next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Now don't you worry. I'm gonna take real good care of your windows.
You need the experts at Feldco.
Let the experts at Feldco kickstart your summer with 2-for-1 windows and no interest until 2026. Plus, we'll get it done Feldco fast so you can enjoy your new windows all summer long.
2-for-1 windows and Sunday. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
This July 4th is the best time to try Plexiderm at our startup price of only $14.95. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Imagine trying to take on one of the big car companies. It's not easy. Yet this year, one local law firm finalized the largest compensatory verdict in state history against an automaker, over $38 million. And it was no fluke. That same firm has been holding big car companies accountable for faulty designs that cause injury for over 50 years. Because Wisconsinites know who to call when it's a must-win scenario. They call Habish, Habish & Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
One day only, this Thursday, June 27th. Save big on Hy-Vee butter, just $2.99. Washington red cherries, just $2.77 a pound. 6-pack bottles of Coke products, just $2.99. Gatorade 8-packs, just $4.99. Hy-Vee shredded cheese, 3 for just $4. And buy one, get one free Doritos. Get these great deals and more Thursday only and only at Hy-Vee.
Ever since EA Sports announced they're bringing back their college football video game, the waiting part for that July 19th release date has been a little tough. But the trailer, which featured a lot of Badgers in it, held us over for a bit. Now, another sneak peek dropped. EA Sports ranked the top 25 toughest places to play in the game. And of course, Camp Randall Stadium made the cut. It's 7th on the list. Texas A&M's Kyle Field was number 1. Well, speaking of college football, Trey Poteet is headed to the SEC. The Verona standout committed to Tennessee this afternoon, choosing the Vols over Wisconsin, Florida, Michigan, Penn State, and other big-time programs. The 4-star cornerback helped lead the Wildcats to a Big 8 championship and a trip to level 3 of the playoffs last season. Really Reese Brantmeyer couldn't have asked for a better sophomore season at North Carolina. The Whitewater native won a national championship in both singles and doubles in women's tennis. And this summer, she's back where it all started, at the same UW Whitewater tennis camp she went to when she was younger. That helped her fall in love with the game. Now Brantmeyer is teaching at the camp and giving back to her hometown with hopes of inspiring the next generation.
Been so amazing to watch myself grow as a person and a player as I've been here. You know, my first year here, I was 8 years old and didn't know how to play tennis, and now I'm in a much different place and much older and more experienced in tennis, but this camp is always the same and it's always so much fun. So if I can give that back to some other 8-year-old that is going to fall in love with tennis because of it, it would mean the world to me.
And the Brewers added another arm to their lineup, acquiring Dallas Keuchel from the Mariners for cash. The 36-year-old left-hander is a 2-time All-Star and a 5-time Gold Glove winner. Keuchel, who hasn't played in the majors since 2023, is 7-4 in 13 starts in AAA this season. So you could just throw probably better than he can. Maybe.
They don't want me.
I don't know.
Nope, not good.
Thanks for watching, everybody. See you at 10.